Welcome to Stocks and Investments Club. Today, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? What are its strengths, weaknesses, and we're going to discuss whether or not it's a good investment. Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It was the first cryptocurrency and the first globally accessible money. Anyone with a computer and an internet connection can create a Bitcoin address and receive payments in Bitcoin. So, no matter where I am in the world, as long as I got a computer and internet connection, I can trade Bitcoin. It works without the need for a middleman or intermediary, a bank. Bitcoin is traded through a blockchain. The blockchain is an encrypted database of transactions secured. It's made up of blocks and nodes. Blocks consist of previous transactions, previous blocks, and addresses. Nodes is the system that contains the blockchain. The halving is an event that reduces the mining of Bitcoin by half. Every 4 years, this happens. The last one was in May 2020. The first one was in 2012. The next one is expected in May 2024. The purpose of the halving is to counteract inflation by creating scarcity, basically supply and demand. In theory, Bitcoin's price should increase if demand remains the same. Usually, Bitcoin's price goes up after the halving event. Strengths of Bitcoin. Bitcoin operates without the need for trusted intermediaries. If I go to the supermarket and I want to buy some groceries, I'm going to use a debit or credit card. I'm transferring money from my bank account through a bank to someone else's bank account. With Bitcoin, I'm transferring my Bitcoin to somebody else, peer-to-peer. Because Bitcoin is spread out among endless nodes, it is highly encrypted, so it's very secure. As mentioned before, it's accessible by anyone with an internet connection. The halving potentially promotes growth in the currency. This is in contrast with the dollar, which decreases in value due to inflation. This is apparent when considering the cost of certain goods even 10, 20 years ago compared to the cost of goods today. Some weaknesses of Bitcoin. Bitcoin has limited acceptance compared to traditional currencies. It's very volatile, which makes it unstable for quoting prices. How to invest in Bitcoin? You can invest in Bitcoin itself. You can invest in ETFs. ETFs are a major reason for Bitcoin's recent bull run. ETFs track the price of a certain stock, or in this case, currency. So you don't actually have to buy that stock or currency, it just tracks it for you. Or you can invest in the mining companies. One major thing that you need to consider before investing in Bitcoin is Bitcoin could go to zero. Unlike a stock or company, Bitcoin has no product to base its price on. If I'm going to invest in a company, I'm going to look at a company's financial information and the product to determine what the price of the company is worth. Now then, I can take the price that I think the company is worth and I can compare it to what the company is actually worth, and then I can make an educated decision on whether or not I think that investing in this company is a good idea. With Bitcoin, it's 100% based on the interest in Bitcoin itself. So Warren Buffett argues that investing in Bitcoin is basically just gambling. The question I have for you is investing in Bitcoin gambling? And if so, is it worth it?